Splurge, the act of spending money freely or in an extravagant way. Let's talk about splurge for a little bit. Let's talk about the meaning behind it and what I personally think what we should be more looking towards. Because we live in a materialistic world and it's always been like that, but more than ever, we have so many stimulations, so much amplification to it because of social media, influencers, celebrities, movies, all the different things are all telling us on how we should splurge. But like, if you sit back for a moment and ask yourself, like, why do you want to splurge in that thing? Everybody has that one thing they want to splurge in. As in, for me, growing up, I listened to rap music, and that influenced me towards thinking, like, man, I want to get that Rollie, I want to get that gold watch, the gold chain, base everything gold. I want to rock Louis, Armani. I want to be like, rocking those designers. And I didn't really know why. I just wanted to splurge in that. But, once I got older, walking more with God and asking those tough questions and, becoming a little bit wiser, I started asking, like, why do I want to splurge in that? And you should ask yourself that same question too. Because it's like, when I was having this conversation with God, it was like, well, Armani or Louis Vuitton or a gold watch or a Lamborghini or expensive house, none of those things are bad. Like, none of those things are bad at all. But the thing that becomes bad is like the meaning behind it. Why do you want to splurge in that? Because at the end of the day, it's about having a meaningful life. It's about doing things that are meaningful, not meaningless. Not things that when you do them, they just like leave you emptier or they just leave you searching and searching. What I mean by that is this, like, if you're just getting a Rolex, you're getting a Rollie just because to get a Rollie and flex on others and show like, hey, I got a Rollie, or, trying to make yourself, feel more inflated with your ego and everything else, then that's not meaningful at all. But there are people who really care about their Rolex, the design, how it ticks, the minutes, how it moves. Those are people who are passionate about it. Those are individuals who go crazy about it. And there are people who love fashion, who love style, so they might like designer, they might like their Louis Vuitton bag and all those different things because they really go crazy about the design and how it feels and everything else. They're not just getting it to flex, And, the reason why I'm coming up with this, because I had a conversation with God, is kind of going back and forth. I was like, maybe when I get older, maybe when I have more money, maybe I do want to get a Lamborghini, maybe I do want to get a Ferrari. And it wasn't like God shut down the situation like right there. It wasn't like God was like, oh, that's a sin, that's bad. A Lambo is bad, you can't splurge. Splurging is bad, it's evil. It was more like, why do you want to get it though? What's the reason behind it? And God was like, give me one pure reason why you want to get it. I couldn't find anything. There was no pure reason, And then on the other end, God was like showing me like, look at traveling though. You love traveling. You're passionate about traveling. You geek about traveling. Like, you love to go to the ocean, man. I love going by the ocean, bro. Like, it's just so fulfilling in so many ways. And I always try to travel with like my friends and my families. I build memories and all that stuff. As in, I travel with meaning. That's where my splurge is, man. I love traveling, and that's where I like to splurge in. And everybody has a unique way of splurging, right? As in, for me, when I want to get the Lambo, I just want to get the Lambo to flex further because I got a Lambo. I didn't care about the German. I didn't care about the engineering. I think it's Italian, not German, right? I'm not sure. But like, I didn't care about the engineering, the V8, the V10, how it ticks, how it moves. I had no passion. But when it comes to traveling and I'm at the ocean, I feel connected. I feel a sense of like, just meaningfulness. And, at that moment I realized and learned, like, don't judge other people on what they like to splurge in. Some people like to wear good clothes. And the one thing you gotta remember is like, your splurge should not have to be expensive. It should grow with you. If you love dressing well, when you're young and you're broke, you still want to look well. When you get older, when you get more money, maybe that's when you want to get that Louis bag or whatever, When you're traveling, you just want to go somewhere close by and just enjoy the scene, take a road trip. And once you get more money, then maybe you can be able to get on a plane and go somewhere out on the beach or whatever it might be, go to the cities, So just splurge with the meaning, enjoy it, have fun.